teaming up together. Sick. Whoa. What is up, my Avatar fans? We have to reel in Netflix's Avatar The Last Airbender. We got ourselves episode 6 titled Mask. I have an idea of what this episode is centered on, but I'm pretty sure there will be other episodes from the animated show crammed into this episode. I'm just hoping that the pacing and everything else within this episode flows just as good. But I love the Blue Spirit episode from book 1 of season 1 of the animated show. That episode is fire. So that is what I'm expecting with this episode, and that is what I've been hearing. A lot of people are enjoying it. Matter of fact, when I reeled in the trailer, that was one particular scene that was shown in the trailer that got me hyped. I'm excited for this episode, and hopefully you guys are excited for this reel it in reaction. Now's the time. But first, give this video a like, because it's time to reel it in.
We spend so much time hiding who we really are, making sure no one sees the person we truly want to be.
Uh-oh, flashback.
So it's hard to remember there was a time when we were actually excited to show the world our true face. Very impressive.
Young Prince. Oh my god, are we gonna get... Is this gonna be the episode before showing how he gets his scar?
I remember my first war council meeting. They were smaller affairs back then, more private. Ozai, however, seems to enjoy having an audience.
Father says he welcomes different opinions.
I'd advise against testing that. Best to observe and learn.
Yeah, listen to Iroh. Don't talk during the meeting. He's so happy. Oh, wow. Not so happy now.
We were given new orders.
New orders by who?
By me. We've been playing catch-up for too long.
Zao.
I am the one hunting the Avatar. I am in charge of this mission. I am the commander of this ship.
And I am an admiral.
Yeah, he's been upgraded.
Fire Lord Ozai saw fit to put me in charge of all operations related to the capture of the Avatar.
He would not be in the position that he is right now if it wasn't to Zuko's sister, Azula.
Lieutenant G, resume our original course.
Oh.
Did you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Resume course.
You called him stupid.
Lieutenant, do you know what the punishment for mutiny is?
I do, and that's why I can't do what you say. Admiral Zhao was very clear with these orders and what would happen if we didn't follow them.
You lost your crew.
Are you seriously?
They don't
gonna
respond
let
to you anymore.
spineless slug tell us what to do? We can't let him come in and take it all away. Not after everything we've been through.
Well, now you care about your crew now.
Zhao is not the one who deserves your loyalty. Zuko is.
Loyalty? Your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. He doesn't care what we've had to sacrifice because he's never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask anyone here, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
He's tired of being disrespected. And he's been disrespected for like the past 5 episodes.
He knows far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
Tell them the story, Iroh. Aang, all by yourself. I still cannot believe you didn't bring Appa and the lifeless bodies of Katara and Sokka.
Greetings, wise sages. I'm glad to see you. My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the shrine of Avatar Roku.
It's not that easy.
I'm the Avatar.
We know.
Wait! You're supposed to be men of peace.
Nah, different times.
I'm a friend.
Trust him. Trust that guy.
Oh,
June.
easy girl. Caught us out, have we?
Hopefully we get Appa versus Nyla. I want that fight.
I need to make contact with Avatar Roku. He's the only one who can tell me how to save my friends.
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
Be a good distraction.
Step aside.
I can't do that.
Then you shall burn.
Oh no.
Along with the rest of the non-believers.
No, no. Please, I hope that guy did not die. Here we go. Time to talk to Roku.
It's me, Aang.
Is it not customary to bow before your elders? And to avert your eye and hop on one leg?
What? Yo.
Forgive me, I couldn't resist. It's good to see you, Aang.
Avatar Roku cracking jokes?
Avatar Kyoshi told me that I need to figure things out on my own.
Kyoshi has always been kind of...
Yo.
We are our own people. I'm different from Kyoshi, just as you are different from either of us.
That's right.
She said I need to be a fierce, merciless warrior.
Yes, there are times when the Avatar must resort to force and intimidation. But in addition to being a warrior, the Avatar must also be a diplomat.
Learning something new from each Avatar. That's what I've always loved about Aang and the journey that he goes on.
But like Kyoshi, I am here to aid you in your journey. Anything you need.
It has to do with Ko.
Anything but that.
Oh,
You
come
don't
on.
understand.
No, you don't understand. Just ask Avatar Karuk.
I don't have a choice, and I'm running out of time.
Please tell me he's gonna speak with him.
I heard you defeated him once.
I only managed to take something from him.
You've come to return what you stole from me.
What did you take?
Oh, he was talking about Roku.
The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an ancient spirit who crafted faces for all living beings.
Wow.
Is Ko's mother.
Whoa.
Ko longs for the same thing we all do, family.
That's crazy.
I hope that you're able to save your friends, but the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability.
Wow.
The Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. On that, Kyoshi and I agree. Trust me.
Choose the many over the few. Choose the world over your friendships. That was a quick lesson. Dang it, Roku, take over Aang.
But only if you are ready.
I'm ready. What happened to them?
Are they dead? Oh, they're not dead. Paralyzed. June. No, wow. Oh, wow.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Damn. Just like that. Now I'm seeing like which things they're taking from the animated show, which episodes they're putting together in this episode. That's pretty cool.
You actually got him.
Now you can go home, Zuko.
See you around, Avatar.
See you, June. Hopefully we see you, down the road.
Couldn't have always been this way. What happened to you?
Let's hear the story now.
The Earth Kingdom's forces are concentrated along the southern coast.
Oh, this is
Tried
the meeting.
flanking them, but they keep lengthening the line.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna go well.
Zuko, what would you do?
Oh, wow. Put you on the spot.
Tundra tanks.
They're earthbenders. Our tanks would be buried under rocks in seconds.
Oh, Zuko, putting yourself in a bad spot.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
They won't.
You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war.
The 41st. They're mostly new recruits. They're expendable.
The 41st. Sacrificing your own men. Zuko's looking out for them.
Little boys should know better than to play at war.
Shut up, dude.
It's a terrible plan.
Louder.
It's a terrible plan. Soldiers are gonna die, and for what? Unworthy of a Fire Nation officer.
It's gonna happen.
You dare question it?
Enough!
There is only one way to resolve this.
Agni Kai.
Agni Kai.
Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. I'm guessing they were telling the story to Aang. If not, this was just played out in Zuko's head. I was thinking that Iroh would tell the story to his men on the ship.
Let us through! You know who I am?
Of course we do. Just as we all know you're in defiance of my orders.
Oh, wow.
Which means that by disrespecting me, you're dishonoring your father.
Well, finally, the guy that's playing Commander Zhao is starting to act like the Commander Zhao that I know.
Where will you take him?
Pohai's stronghold for the night.
Big mistake, Ed. Big mistake right there to tell him that.
Pohai's stronghold is impenetrable. Why do you think Zhao told us he was going there?
He knows attacking it would be suicide.
He wants you to go there.
Not only that, but Pohai lies inside Fire Nation borders. I don't care. But Ozai does. And if he finds out...
But the Avatar
is lost! For now! Right now, Zhao has the upper hand. But sooner or later, he'll make a mistake. And that's when we can make our move.
Zuko's not about patience. As of right now. He's gonna do his own thing. And this is a Zuko-centered episode. I like that.
If I were you, I'd be thinking less about my past and more about my future.
It's not my future I'm worried about.
Future of everyone else.
You won't be killed. If you die, you'll just be reborn. We'd have to begin our search for the Avatar all over again, so you'll live. Though not well.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Just like in the animated episode. Yes.
Blow all the hot air you want. It won't change your fate. What are you doing? Don't write that down.
Commander Zhao is getting more spotlight in this episode too, so that's a plus. He's been missing quite a lot.
Tonight,
We celebrate.
we will celebrate!
I didn't think he'd say that. He's hilarious. I don't think the Commander Zhao that we grew up to knowing had this much energy. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. The mask. The blue spirit. Let's go.
Did you get everything?
You know it.
He's
as
underneath.
Much wine as I could haul.
Yes. Oh, this is shaping up to be a phenomenal episode. Oh my god, they're checking underneath. Wow, very smooth. I wonder who's underneath the mask. I mean, I know who's underneath the mask. But to be honest, I wonder how this show is going for people that have not watched the animated show. And I wonder how this episode is for a person that's, you know, never watched the animated show. Like, who are you thinking is underneath the mask? It should be pretty obvious. It was pretty obvious in the animated episode. Pick them off one by one.
Who's there?
Oh, that's one. How about two of you guys go? It's playing out exactly. I like that. Right above you. Yeah. Yes. Oh, nope. Can't do that. Nice. Oh my god. Such a badass. You know how sharp it has to be to cut, you know, chains like that?
Who are you? Right. Run now. Talk later.
Yes. Work with him, Aang. Oh, they celebrating all right. This party's about to be over. Matter of fact, it's about to get shut down. You sure you want to continue celebrating, Zhao?
The Avatar has escaped!
There,
on the wall! The Avatar! Stop him!
Whoa! Let's go. Taking them all on. There you go. Oh, look at them teaming up together. Sick. Whoa! Uh-oh. Knock him down, knock him down. Thank you. There you go. Oh my god, they're doing it. They're doing it. Oh my god, this might work. Or they might come up short. Oh! Oh, that was good to break the fall.
I need the Avatar alive.
Do it. Do it. Yee, yo, this is playing out the same way. I like it.
Open the gate! Do it! Now!
I'm liking this so much. Now, Zhao, he's smart. He has a plan up his sleeve.
Do you have a shot?
Here we go.
Take him out.
Dang, right to the head. Smart Aang. Yeah, take the mask off. Zuko. See, in the episode, the original episode, I found out it was Zuko once I saw him taking out the guards with fire. I was like, oh, this person in the mask is firebending. Oh, it's definitely Zuko. I found out way earlier before the reveal with the mask.
Can I ask you something? Might be a little personal.
Ask away.
Goat hair or rabbit?
What? Goat hair or rabbit hair?
I know I shouldn't have taken your notebook. And I'm sorry. You have information on all the past avatars that no one else has.
You helped educate him, Zuko.
You helped me a lot. I mean, it helped me a lot.
Nah, he did. That's positive praise, Zuko.
Goat hair. My teachers made me practice every morning. I wasn't allowed to do any fight training until I had done 100 vertical strokes and 100 horizontal.
Me too.
Oh, look at that. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. Zuko's smiling.
Fire Nation, why are you fighting them?
They're not on my side, but they will be. When I capture you and bring you back,
This whole fun talk didn't last.
If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
That's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Of course, it's what everyone expects of me.
Yata, he said we can't worry about anyone else's expectations. I know. It's not that easy.
Nope, it's not.
I mean, I'm the Avatar, what everyone expects of me. All I do is worry about that. Maybe you don't have to be like the other firebenders. Maybe you could be better than them.
Pave your own route.
You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong, so you don't have to be like him.
Do it differently.
You can show some compassion.
Aang's right.
How dare you? I'm the crown prince of the Fire Nation. I will be the example for all firebenders. And my father is a great man.
Come on, Zuko. Look at your face. Look in the mirror. Knocked him out.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
So let's see that Agni Kai scene. Here we go.
Prepare yourself.
Shocked. Yeah, you have to go against your dad.
Terrible plans. My plans. My strategy. My military. That's what you have insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Damn.
Rise.
No, please, Father.
Rise!
Woo!
He's your son.
We'll see.
Wow. Disowned.
Rise and fight, Prince Zuko, so you can learn some respect.
This is a losing battle against your own father. Whoa. 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 Wow. Ooh, that is hot. Oh.
Give me everything.
Wow. Go full 100%. Dang, he's dodging every move. He's not landing a single hit. Come on, Zuko. Why? He actually stopped. Oh. Dang, he had the chance to land a whoa. Oh, nasty burn.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Oh, that's the trigger word. Azula, I love how they extended that scene. I love that. This whole scene between Aang and Zuko, extended, I love it. Nailed it perfectly.
If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
Damn. Away you go, Zuko. I love that question. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Now is not a good time.
I wish to speak with my son.
He's hurt.
He'll recover.
But he'll never heal.
Right?
Your spirit, however, still needs strengthening.
It's broken. Even more because of you.
I've sheltered you, and it's made you soft like your mother.
Wow.
Perhaps the demands of the world outside will prove to be a better teacher. You will leave here immediately, and you are not to return until you have conquered the greatest remaining threat to our nation's destiny.
The impossible task.
Bring me the Avatar. You are not to set a foot within our borders until this task is completed.
Ozai, you can't!
Brother, it's done.
Damn.
And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you.
Wow. This whole time, the people that he saved is his crew now. The 41st this whole time. That is entirely new. That is a wow.
We're the 41st.
Yes.
And you're all alive because of my nephew's sacrifice.
That is amazing. Man, that shocked me.
But in the future, nephew, I would appreciate it if you let me know whether or not you're still alive. There actually are a few of us who care about such things.
Oh, Iroh's always been in his corner.
Attention!
So is the 41st crew.
Our prince.
Yo, what an addition to the story, man. The captain of this ship, the captain of this crew is back. Hopefully he leads the right, the right way. But what an episode for Zuko. Even Iroh's dropping a tear.
It's amazing how far we'll go to hide our true selves from the world.
Gotta go save your friends. Back to
Risk
the
our
spirit world.
lives, even fight monsters.
Didn't even say a word. I wanted to hear that voice. Everyone returns. The villagers, and Katara, and Sokka. Well, they don't look too good. Oh, that's right. Family's whole again.
Gyatso?
Finding out someone you love,
Like I said,
has left you behind.
he lied to Aang. He lied to him.
Once I save my friends, I'll have more time.
Why did he lie to him? I knew it was a lie. Old you is gone.
So he put on a mask.
Title of this episode.
It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
I hear that. Phenomenal episode, man. I've been waiting for something like this to hit. And when I say hit this hard. This was that episode. Episode 6. Currently the best episode of this season. Nailed it from through and through, from beginning to end. That is how you get it done. I've been waiting for that. Thank you. Alright, that is episode 6. Sound off in the comments down below. You heard my thoughts at the end of this episode. You saw my reaction. I enjoyed this episode. This is the best episode of the season. And now I'm excited to reel in the last 2 episodes. Episode 7 and episode 8. Can they be just as good as episode 6? I gotta find that out. But speaking on this episode, everyone delivered. Iroh, his speech at the end of this episode and his acting throughout. That is Iroh. Perfectly adapted. Perfectly. It took me a while. As you guys know, I've mentioned it in my other reviews. It took me a while to be on board with Iroh and Zuko. But I think it was around episode 2 or 3 I bought in. But right here, yeah, this is the perfect duo. This is the perfect adaptation of these characters done well. Zuko, this is his story. This is his backstory. This is how he came to be. This is how he, didn't lose his sight, but got the marking on his eye from his own father. Not only that, we don't get Azula in this episode, which I was surprised. I mean, she's in the episode, but she doesn't speak. She doesn't really have that many scenes. She's in some scenes, you know what I'm saying? But Fire Lord Ozai, he's in this episode. Daniel Day Kim nails it, knocks it out of the park. I've been waiting to say something positive about Fire Lord Ozai, about Daniel Day Kim's acting for Ozai, and he's perfect here. He nails it. We only got bits and pieces of him throughout this season so far, so I didn't really speak much on it, but right here in this episode you get all of Fire Lord Ozai, and it's good. From him lashing out, showing his fury, his madness, how mean he can be to his kids, but not only that, how furious he can be to Zuko, especially once we got the meeting scene. I knew where we were going. They were doing the Blue Spirit episode, an episode that we all love, that I truly love, that I've seen time and time again, to the point I knew exactly how scenes were going to play out. They didn't try to change anything. only thing they did was adapt that full episode and add on to it, which is why it works perfectly. There's nothing you need to change about that episode. All you need to do is extend on that episode, and that is what they did with episode 6, and that is why this episode is flawless and it works. Well, I can't really say it's flawless. I'll talk about my one nitpick, but still sharing the positives. Fire Lord Ozai is ruthless. That meeting scene, putting Zuko on the spot, he was not ready. But then he stood up. Dad, you're thinking of sacrificing these men. And they had no idea they were about to be sacrificed. But the one person in that meeting is Zuko that stands up for that. And by him speaking out, that is what got him in trouble. And then you have the Agni Kai. And that battle's extended, which is great. But it ends the same way, with Zuko getting the burn on his eye and seeing the face of Iroh and Azula throughout that whole scene. I believe she smiled. She might have smiled. I think she did smile in the animated show. But Iroh looked away, and he looks away here. But yeah, the Agni Kai. Perfect. Well done. Shocked me that Zuko held back. He shouldn't have held back. I was waiting for him to, at least land a hit on him. But I love that scene. I love how it's extended from the animated show. A lot of scenes play out the same way as that Blue Spirit episode, and it's extended, which is amazing. The breakout scene with Aang, seeing Zuko running around with the mask, taking out all the Fire Nation guys, working with Aang, using the ladder sequence scene, which is so cool, getting shot by the arrow in the mask, and that is how Aang finds out that it's Zuko this whole time underneath the mask. Then you move on to the very next scene. Aang saves Zuko from the Fire Nation. And then on top of that, they have the talk. And that scene is extended because it plays out so fast in the episode. I mean, those episodes are only 20 minutes, so you hardly get to spend that much time with Zuko and Aang speaking about what just happened. But you get that here. And in that scene, the vibe is strong. There's no hate within that scene. But it snaps for Zuko, and he has to understand that I'm doing this for a reason. I've been trying to capture you for these past 3 years for a reason, and I have to get it done. That is why he lashes out at Aang, but Aang doesn't have that at all. But then Zuko tells Aang that he's doing this for his father. That's when I knew. I was just like, look in the mirror, man. No, you're not. You know there's no going back to your dad. Even if you do bring back the Avatar, it's lost. It's lost. Fire Lord Ozai is not gaining a son, and Zuko's not gaining a father. But he does have his uncle, and his uncle's always been in his corner. Just like the surprising fact in this episode is that his crew is the 41st. The people that he spoke up in that meeting happened to be the crew. Crazy. And the crew had no idea. The crew had no idea that Zuko is the main reason why they are all alive. Amazing addition to this episode, to the animated show. I don't believe that wasn't even a thing in the animated show, so I gladly enjoy that here. My one nitpick of this episode is Avatar Roku. I felt like he came off a little bit like Boomy, the Boomy that we all know from the animated show, because the King Boomy that we got in episode 4, that was not the Boomy that I know, and it made it a little bit hard for me to enjoy that episode. I didn't think the actor played King Boomy as well. I mean, I got some laughs. I still managed to enjoy the episode, but the weakest part of episode 4 was everything with King Boomy. And hearing Avatar Roku crack some jokes, knowing that Aang is here for a reason, to save his friends, and time is ticking for Avatar Roku to crack joke, it threw me off for a little bit. But then by its end, he actually gives him, a motivational message. But on top of that, learning everything from the other avatars. That is something that I truly enjoyed with the animated show, with Aang's journey, and I cannot wait to see it play out here. But this is just a start, and it's looking good so far. This is by far the best episode. But Aang is able to get back and return the totem to save Katara and Sokka. But I was surprised. We didn't even hear Ko, speak. We see him, but we don't hear him speak. I was waiting for him to to speak. I don't know who the voice actor is for Ko, but phenomenal job in episode 5. And now I was waiting for him to speak up in episode 6, but that's it for Ko. I don't think we'll ever see him again. But hopefully the other spirits that we saw in episode 5 we see, in the future seasons. But now's the time. We only got 2 episodes left. Gotta go to the Water Tribe over in the North Pole and see how that all plays out. But this episode is great. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review. As you guys know, I could talk forever about these characters, about Aang, about this world, about this show, about the animated show, time and time again, for however long I can. But I'm gonna cut it off here. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on episode 6. This is by far the best episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed not only this review, but this reaction. I'll catch you guys for episode 7 and episode 8. Let's reel it on in. This is Reel It In Reactions. I'm Reel It In Miles. Peace.
But I believe Aang can save the world.